Happy Canada Day! Today is the big day. We're in Ottawa and there are a lot of events planned. There's events going on today at Parliament Hill, as well as at Majors Hill Park and the Canadian Museum of History. There's a lot of entertainment. There's music. Guests such as Gordon Lightfoot, Alicia Cara, and Serena Ryder are going to be there. And U2's coming. They're going to be performing one song. Yes, you heard that right, just one. There's going to be dance performances, buskers, trivia, and of course the fireworks. Obviously, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau and Governor General David Johnston are going to be there. But there's also going to be the special guests, the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall are going to be there, so that's kind of exciting. And there's a lot of other celebrities are going to be there. For example, Rick Hanson's going to be there, and so is Chris Hadfield. Rick Hanson is the man in motion, and Chris Hadfield was commander of the International Space Station several years ago. So that's kind of cool. There's a lot of security going to be here today. They have 2 security checkpoints set up on the way in where they're going to screen everyone to make sure they're not carrying anything they're not supposed to. There's a number of banned items such as aerosols, hard coolers, and beach umbrellas are banned, as well as obviously alcohol, drugs, and weapons are all banned. Kind of, straightforward. There's going to be armed police officers and a lot of undercover police officers, and I even read that they may use dump trucks full of sand to prevent any possible vehicular attacks. So they're really taking security seriously. So that's pretty cool. They're also taking accessibility seriously. One of the security checkpoints, I mentioned there was 2. One of them is for people with disabilities who would have difficulty going through the main checkpoint for able-bodied people. There's a raised and covered platform set up for people with disabilities where they can watch the festivities, and there's accessible washrooms right there. So they're really taking that seriously. You may have also heard that there's going to be some Indigenous groups who are going to be demonstrating at the festival, at the events. You may or may not agree with what they're protesting, but it is their democratic right to be there because Canada is a democracy, and those freedoms are actually one of the things that we're going to be celebrating today on Canada's 150th birthday. And I think we need to take seriously what the Indigenous groups are protesting, because as much as we might not want to admit it, Canada is a great country, but we do have our problems, and that is one of the issues that we have in this country is how we treat the Indigenous groups. So I hope that our government and the people of Canada will not only celebrate Canada's 150th birthday, but also take the Indigenous rights seriously, because Indigenous rights are obviously human rights, and the Indigenous groups were here in Canada for thousands of years before Canada even became a country. So that's really all for this special Canada 150 vlog. I did promise that I'd do this, so I hope you enjoy. Next week will be a video about service animals with a special guest appearance from my service dog Deuce. So if you want to see that, I suggest you tune in on Thursday. And thanks for watching, and see you next week.